If you are watching this video right now, you probably know what's going on in Afghanistan. This is going to be an unusual video on our channel, but ignoring what is going on with the Afghan people will be a crime as well. Since everybody is showing what is going on there, but nobody is trying to offer some real help to the people, I decided to make this video to help everyone stuck in any region in Afghanistan to survive and escape the recent Taliban invasion in the safest way possible. In this video I will share with you some tips that could definitely help you. I extracted these tips after hearing stories of Iraqi non-Muslim people who survived the ISIS attacks to their regions. So this actually worked for others, why not you? If you really do want to help the Afghan people without any efforts, let this video get as much reach as possible so people in there could find it, and who knows, we might save lives through YouTube. Don't sleep on this opportunity. The only thing you should do is share and engage with this video by liking and commenting on it, so YouTube will push it to more people. And without you, this will not reach enough people, and the video will end up being ignored, and people will only find these TV channels YouTube that will share some news based on their political interests. Now let's head on to the video. First, we will talk briefly about what actually happened in the country, then start with our main topic. Afghanistan is being taken over by the Taliban. Today looks likely to be the end of an 11-day offensive where cities, roads, and regions have swiftly fallen to Taliban control. At the time of writing and uploading this, the Taliban have taken the majority of Afghanistan's capital city, Kabul, including the presidential palace. The president, Ashraf Ghani, has fled the country. What does this mean for Afghan people right now? People are desperately attempting to leave. Hundreds of thousands of people have already been internally displaced as they fled from rural areas to the cities still under government control. Here they are camped out in parks and public spaces, but it is only a matter of time until the Taliban reaches them here. Residents of Kabul say the mood on the streets is of desperation and fear. Everyone is trying to withdraw their savings from banks, shops are closed, and last night the city was plunged into darkness. Kabul airport is packed as people try desperately to leave the country. What does this mean for the future of Afghanistan? The Taliban are known for their hardline Islamist rule. They have a history of oppressing women and girls, meaning any gains in education for women and girls are likely to disappear overnight. Their other strict interpretations of Islamic law have included forbidding music and movies, forcing women to wear a full burqa, forcing men to keep their beard, banning women from employment except health professionals. So now, how you could actually survive in order to leave the country? 1. Be one of them. No, you don't have to be like them. Let me explain this. What I'll say applies on what you'll be doing. Keep them off balance and in dark by never revealing the purpose behind your actions. If they have no clue what you are up to, they cannot prepare a defense. Guide them far enough the wrong path, envelop them in enough smoke, and by the time they realize your intentions, it will be too late. What I realized after hearing stories that the ones who survived acted as they are the fans of the group in power. Make it seem as you are happy because Taliban finally took over the country. Ask them if they need any help. Invite them to your place if possible. You've got to deceive them, make them feel comfortable around you. Do not oppose them in any way and avoid any tension with their soldiers. If you're not Muslim, find a way to prove you're a Muslim, change your look, try to be like them, so you have a higher chance to be tolerated and nobody will mess with you. Listen closely. It is very important to not overdo it because it usually backfires and they may figure out what you are doing. What I mean here, act like a fan, do not go further and tell them you are one of them or something like that. Don't take unnecessary risks. 2. Have allies. Having someone by your side was always better than being alone. The majority of people who survived the terrorism attacks on their lands were in groups. You never know what might happen. You may need help or maybe ideas. Things are always easier when you're not alone. Remember, you want a little group to support you. Do not bring more than 10 people with you. It is better to be with family or friends. Before you start with any move, make sure that you all share the same goals and a clear plan. Never trust a stranger. You never know what's his background or his purpose. Even if he's escaping just like you, when he doesn't need you, he may be dangerous for you. It's not the right time to socialize. We do not want more risks. 3. Do not be emotional. When you and your loved ones are in danger, when your end is taken by a bunch of terrorists, you are probably stressed and you feel the anger in your bones, but being emotional and acting accordingly is just weak and will make you an easy prey for those monsters. Control your emotions, don't make them affect your body language or your mind. Always appear confident, follow your plan, and when things doesn't go as planned, adapt, do not give up. 4. Go closer to the border without getting attention. In order to escape, you'll need to cross the borders. Of course, do not go to Iran, because they are considered their allies at the moment. I do not know accurate information about going to the northern borders, but what caught my attention is the wide border with Pakistan in the south, which is impossible to control. This might be a good opportunity for you. If you are not sure about it, let me tell you, over 2 million Syrians escaped from Syria to Lebanon illegally through the tiny borders with Lebanon, which one of the smallest countries in the world. So you have definitely could make it. Before you move from a place to another, think of a reason to justify your move when someone asks you about it. Now pay attention. The roads that lead to Pakistan are closed by Taliban. The easy footpaths on the borders are obviously guarded really well. Be bold in your moves. Go to somewhere that nobody would possibly use to escape. Take a harder path, unknown one. You'll be safer. A lot of Afghans are trying to escape as well. Avoid taking paths where you'll find a lot of people too. Remember, we never know who they are. We never know how much attention they've got while before reaching the borders. Avoid crowded ways. One last thing, timing. It is so important to choose the right timing. At night it's better. You can go unnoticed since it will be harder to spot you. And if they did, which is unlikely if you apply these strategies in the right way, it will be way easier to hide. 5. You'll need some tools. Going with free hands might be the dumbest thing you could do in such situation. Alright, first of all, get enough food and water for the next few days. You probably know about that. Most soldiers for some reason like cigarettes, so if possible, keep some in your bag. Whenever they ask you questions, answer them, then have a friendly conversation and offer cigarettes. In that way, you could deceive them and avoid answering some hard questions. This one may sound unethical, but you need to carry a weapon with you, but one that will not get you attention. Hide it. You might need it. Make sure that all the members of the group does the same as well. For the tips, that's it guys. Remember, it is not going to be easy and free of risks, but always do the right thing. You don't have to feel comfortable doing it. Staying in there, in the unknown is hard. Escaping is hard as well. Choose your hard. By the time I'm making this video, it is clear that the Taliban are going to rule the country for next few years. Right now, they are being nice to the people for two obvious reasons. The main one is to get the approval of other countries like Iran and Russia. The second one is to fool the stupid people who will believe that they are nice. Bear it in your mind, nobody changes. They are using the exact same strategy that we discussed previously, which is concealing their intentions. So guys, it is a good opportunity to leave now for two reasons. You know the country better than they do. They are not organized yet. Second reason, they are being nice at the moment, which could make it easier for you. Good luck in your mission. I was feeling so bad while creating such a video and helping you guys to get your most basic rights. Remember, be fearless, whatever happens, to not stop. And never hesitate, do whatever it takes. Now we've come to the end of the video. I wish you the best luck, and if you want to help more people, like this video, share it, so people can find it. I believe this gonna help them more than some fake news.